Good morning, y'all. It's pretty early. I do have clothes on, just to let you know, because I understand this is yeah. Um. So I woke up this morning. I wouldn't even say thinking about a lot, but some stuff was on my mind, and I figured I might as well make a video because pre-events. I'm gonna make this video now, and then keep it until I hear anything from God, because yeah, that's what that's about. But what I think around this time last year, I lost my car because my baby dad he didn't put the sugar in my tank, but an environment and situation around him put the sugar in my tank. So ultimately, I said he did it because that's your side of the fence, boy. I don't know why this dog shit on my side. Just that simple. But that was whew, that right there was a game changer. Like I thought I learned a lot while we was together. I think I learned even more by the grace of God when we was done. Like what I thought I was going with in a relationship or dealing with in a relationship got 10 times worse afterwards, in my opinion. Not to say he's a terrible person, but the way I experienced things just got 10 times worse. But that happened, and I think July, August is when a lot of other stuff started happening too. Just some weird, funky stuff where I stay in the Wilbus apartment, Arlington apartments units in Akron, Ohio. It's a income based, the ghettos, the projects, my beauty. I love it. I don't know about y'all, and I don't care what y'all gotta say. Eh, anyways, uh, yeah, those guys, they do their job, and so they gotta send out letters and stuff. But it started making me uncomfortable because it was weird letters like I mean, it's what you sign on the lease, and then it's also notices that they give you. So it's not something unknown or unawaring like. But when I lost my car at that time and then received these notices, it was like a double hit because it's like, dang, what happens if I was to get evicted from here? What happens if I was to be written up and my lease was to be looked at and discarded or whatever? Like, I don't know. It was just crazy because the freaking notices was ridiculous. It's like what the one was a trash warning slash note letter, but at the top it says it was a clause or a cause of eviction, and so I jumped up real quick. Dang, like Shotty done lost the car. Now she getting a cause, or whatever, a play, a tay, whatever it is of eviction. But and underneath it, it says trash warning. But yet it also says within the paperwork of destruction of property, and then it gives you a list of destructions between animal feces, toys, trash, the dirt, the walls, the windows, whatever like damaging thing to the property, right? Trash included. And for me, what my damage was, uh, I forgot what it was, but it was something that had nothing to do with trash. Okay, nothing to do with the trash. In fact, I was so worried when I seen it, knowing it's supposed to be about trash, but also about an eviction and also about damage. I know that these apartments just got renovated, and for some reason, months ago, uh, they ripped off the siding on the side of my window. I honestly don't know what for. They just took it off, took a picture, and walked away and never put it back up. So when I got that notice, I'm like, oh, hell no, they ain't about to try to put me for damaging that window thing. I got it on camera. These white men did it. It was three of them. They was all out there Two was standing on the sidewalk, one was standing on my window looking through it, busting the thing off, and took a picture and walked away. Dude didn't even threw it out in the yard, in the grass. Like, he didn't even care to put it up against the wall. Like, don't, but I didn't do that. I did in a sense because I called. And it's like, well, if you read it, you would see it's about trash. Well, if you read the entire thing, it says more than something than trash, okay? Okay. I don't know, man. I don't do well with boot shenanigans, okay? Look, caught myself. But yeah, and that's not like one of their first letters like that. That was like the first one, cause of eviction or clause of eviction. That was the first one like that, and it was very false, very falsified. I understand it was about the trash, but the way they implemented that letter was very false, and it caused me to like really become scared to lose my apartment because if you're telling me it's about trash, but yet you're marking different things off to why and how, and there's a deadline, 10-day deadline in there, and I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about trash. I don't see no trash, but I see damage marked and I see the damage, but you're saying you're not talking about damage. So when the 10 days come around and you come and look at stuff and it's not the way you want it to look, now I got to get evicted. Like my mind and my body, my heart, everything was racing. Like I don't know, man. I didn't like it because again, they send a lot of letters like this. They send letters out like we see your trash, which is understandable. I'm not mad about it, but it's just the way they be wording it, the threats that come in with it, the lack of providing help with it. Like it's crazy because you get a trash, they find your trash. Let's say I have a trash bag here, and my dumpster is a 2-minute walk from me on either side. There's three dumpsters, maybe a 1-minute walk, maybe not 2 minutes, but it's a 1-minute walk. Any dumpster. That's a distance. I don't know if y'all know that, but a 1-minute walk is a distance, okay? Don't look at me like that. It's a distance, especially in the winter. And a lot of trash, okay? It, okay, okay. So, what? Oh, yeah, they say if they find trash, like not only just outside your own property, but like if you have trash outside the dumpster and they know it's yours because the mail got your name on it, or like the bag of trash got a piece of mail with your name on it, then they're gonna just say it's your trash. Like if they believe it's your trash because they have been equipped with their own evidence that it's your trash, you're getting rolled up, getting a fine, and then also getting like a strike against you to get your lease relooked at and all that other stuff, like basically threats. And you know it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I really do understand because you want to have a clean place. I do understand it. I just don't think that's the way to go about it because I don't know, man. I don't know. It just made me uncomfortable. So all that happened, and then uh, in the midst of that, after losing my car and getting weird, funky notices from my property that was making me feel uneasy, then I had got a disconnection notice, and that right there got the ball rolling. It got the ball rolling. I started emptying out my house quick. I was like, all right, bet. It seems like I shouldn't be here. It doesn't seem okay right now. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel very unsafe. It doesn't feel like home like it used to. Like there's something different going on here, and I didn't know what it was. But I knew that I wasn't gonna try to stick it out, I guess. You know, I wasn't trying to fight for my own peace. I wasn't trying to feel secure. I mean, pretty much I wasn't. I was definitely working on it with God. It's in the different areas one at a time, but it was hard. I'm not gonna cap because though it was like five different situations, they all came at me at once. And this has always been a thing in life, especially when you're an adult. But for some reason, it was different. It wasn't the same as before. And I only esteem it up to God and him and our relationship and how he's been opening up my eyes to certain things. And so I think in the seasons before where I would probably go through something like that, I wouldn't really acknowledge it too much of how I did last year towards this year. I don't think I would have reacted the same. I probably would have had the same moves and habits. You feel me? Like between packing up some things, throwing up some things, I probably would have did that for sure. But oh, I think I do that that breathing things when I become nervous. But I noticed that my last video I posted. No, I just get back on track. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard for me to explain some things. So I'm just gonna kind of skip that. I just know that it was different. It seemed more scarier. It seemed more realistic for some reason versus before. I don't know why, but it did. And I had lost my friend. Stop. You stop, please. I had lost my friend in October, and so that was a major thing for me too. I definitely went on an emotional roller coaster, so much so that I think I started my period the very next day, and I had just got off my period. Did I? I think I started my period the next day or the same day, and then by the time next month happened, I had my period for 2 months. I had my period twice for 2 months after my friend died, and I've experienced death a lot with people and friends and family, but for some reason, with my good old pal, it really took a toll on me that I had never really expected. First of all, okay. Secondly, it it affected me mentally and psychologically so much that I did not expect it and I did not understand it because I never went through that like that. And I'm also 27, new to 27, so no, I was 26 at the time, but still new at that age, experiencing death like that at that close a relationship with somebody. I never experienced that at all at my age, so that's just a whole new thing, maybe even to how I react to it. But still, I was going crazy, you guys. I thought I was seeing dude everywhere. I'm not gonna cap. Not even necessarily everywhere because I lost my car this time. I wasn't going everywhere like I wanted to. But when I was going out, I would see a person and I would just see them for as they was. But then it was like a second look or maybe even like they would change their head, like they'll face this way and I see them, but then they change their head that way. And then I start seeing my friend, or just surveillancing a room, and I'll just see my friend. And I really thought I was going crazy, you guys. Like, whew, hold on. Sorry, but yes, I really thought I was seeing him everywhere. Like, it was crazy because I don't know. It felt real. I don't know. It's crazy. That's all I know. And then as well. It's my life. I ain't gonna cap. It's something. It's something. But yeah, that happened. So the car was gone. Car was gone. And in the midst of this timeline, I'm steadily getting different notices from my company. So like there is no specific order. If I mention them, there is no specific order on when I got them and stuff like that because can't really give you that type of timeline because they came consistently during this time. But yeah, lost my car, getting weird notices from my property. Uh, I lost my friend, getting weird notices from the property, getting eviction, not eviction notice, shut off notice, getting weird notices from the property. Next thing was whew, getting a job, and that right there was a field where I was experiencing all these things: my car, my apartment, all these different things. Right, I'm experiencing all these different things in different areas that I'm trying to be cool, calm, collected with God with. And then now I'm jumping into the next scene where I'm trying to get a job now because now I gotta find a way to get another car. I gotta find a way to pay for my kids' clothes and stuff like that because I don't get help. I gotta find a way to pay for them. I gotta find a way to pay for my bills. I gotta find a way to do things and pay for things, okay? Because no car, no bueno. And I mean, I've been not had no bueno with a car, but I'm a hands-on type of person, so I've always found a way to make work. You feel me? No matter what that looked like, whether I was going to go babysit for somebody, going to go do rides for somebody, DoorDash, go pick up somebody's trash, go work on somebody's house, go clean somebody's house, however it is, even if I wasn't even receiving money, but yet receiving furniture, because that's honestly how I filled my house was dumpster diving, free furniture, and work for labor or labor for whatever, just the switch off. You feel me? So when I lost my car, it's like, all right, I know baby dad ain't gonna do shit because I've been cussing him out before the car even broke down completely. Because when I found out my car had sugar in it was in June. I think it was June, like the way beginning of June, and then July was when it just was. It was done. It was over with because I don't got money to try to fix my car, even though my mom and my uncle Ted put in 200 to. She's a mechanic. Drop the gas tank, clean it out, fill the lines up to the engine, pump it out. Not necessarily start the car, but turn it and pump the gas pedal, get the sugar up out the tubes, get the spark plug cleaned out. She did all that. She did all that, but I think it was too late by the time she did it because my car was acting funky, and everybody kept on saying, "Kira, that's because you don't put gas in your car." No, I do put gas in my car. Okay, I drive. That's what it is. I drive and put gas in my car. I don't just drive my car until I can't keep on driving. No, I put some more in there so I can keep on driving because I drive. You feel me? Anyways, because they was on my butt about that. Like, come on now. I ain't that lacking. I ain't that irresponsible. You're a mechanic, mom. I'm not about to just drive my car out on E every time. I know that stresses it out. I'm not stupid. But yeah. Got the house. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'll be going off a track. I'm getting better. I feel like, or I will at least get better with more videos that I make. So be patient with me. But yeah, get the job, and that, like I said, I was dealing with so many other things in my life in different areas and zones that by the time I got to my job, that was just another one. You feel me? Another one added on there. But it's crazy because it seemed like my job had all of what I was going through in there, but uh, in a different way. I don't know how to explain it, but the energy, the vibe, I don't know. but it was just a commotion going on in my work environment. Not saying necessarily the people, but it's just what I experience and how I experience it. That's all. That's all it is. It's nothing else. But yeah, it just seemed like it was all compacted together. Like, yeah, it was a lot going on there. And I remember saying like, I'm a straight up person. Like in the interview, I'm a straight up person. The way I carry myself at home is going to be the way I carry myself at the job. The way I'm going to carry myself watching somebody's kids, the way I'm going to carry myself grocery shopping, the way I carry myself in all aspects, young, old, teen, whatever that is, however that is, black, white, whatever, I'm still me. I'm going to be always be me. So when I was saying that, I was also getting to the fact that if I'm not getting picked up by the job. I'm picking up the job. So if I want to work these days and work these times, this is all I got. And if you don't want it, then I'm not working here. Like I didn't even want to work. I'm not even going to cap. I did not want to work, but I had to figure out something, something. And so, I picked it up, but then it started giving me fuck nigga vibes. So I had to leave at the same time. I only worked there for about a month. Ew, that was kind of crazy. But no, it was giving me fuck nigga vibes, and I'm not gonna cap. I like fuck niggas. They cool for real, for real. They cool. I'm not even gonna cap. As long as they ain't trying to, thinking they fucking, but they cool for real. But the way it was hitting in my job, like I didn't even feel bad leaving. I No call, no show. I didn't even feel bad. I'm not gonna cap. It was a pretty cool job, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. It was easy, just like it is being a human. Easy. So just imagine. Phew. But no, that workplace, it came to its completion. It came to its end. So yeah, we walked away from that. Me and God, we walked away from that. And I got the job right to start paying for some bills or something, to do something with the money, something, goddamn me, something. And I put the money on my bills. I think it was my gas bill, and I don't know. They said I did some when I was paying my gas bill. They said I was paying it with a cashier's check, and I've been paying my bills now for 3 years at this point in time. And supposedly, I went online and paid it with a cashier's check with a credit card, and so it never went through. And that whole time that I was working at that job for the money, I didn't put it all on my bills. Okay, I ain't that responsible. I chopped it up, put it on bills. So none of that money went to my bills. And a whole month ago, a whole month ago, I started working at a job because I got a cutoff notice. Started working that job to pay my bills, then quit that job, and that they were on next month of when my bill came, still a disconnection notice. Why? Because they never paid. Why? Because I supposedly put it as. Why would I do that? It's okay. I made the mistake. It's whatever. It's done with. Hoo. But when I say I don't do BS, I told them people on the phone, it's like, it's cool. It's so cool, baby. I know it sounds like I got an attitude because I probably do. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I'm trying to learn and calm down. So trust me, it ain't even about you. It ain't even on you. It's about these principalities. They just know how to attack. They know how to attack in multiple areas all at once. So it looks like there's a war. It looks like it's a wall coming for you. It looks like there is no way around it. It looks like you can't do nothing. It's cool. I've been set here for a while now, since July. Okay, it's now October. Here comes November, then December, and then January. My boy, and that's my birthday month too. Like, so I wouldn't say I had nothing because I feel like I still don't got nothing, honestly. And that's how I woke up, and not necessarily in a distraughtness, but because I remember talking to somebody. I was like, "Dang man, like you really moving out?" I'm like, "Bro, it's been looking like I'm really moving out for the last 6 months now." So what do you mean? Anybody says that, honestly. Same people that come to our house daily, they see something different that is not really different. I mean, the walls being painted is a difference. I'm not gonna cap. Like that's right there is a it fills me up. I love it. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's my apartment's been empty for the longest now, starting since July of last year. Started with my car, then it started with fall cleaning. Started to put up the Christmas stuff, so you want to throw out the old stuff, put in some new stuff. Then when by the time Christmas was over, into January, when I took the Christmas stuff down, I didn't even take it down to pack it. I took it down to throw it away. I threw away the summer clothes from last year that don't fit. I threw away the shoes that don't fit between me and my kids, the socks, the clothes, the coats. Like I threw them away over time. And to this time now, I've been throwing it all away because I'm still throwing away my stuff in my house. At the same time, I'm trying to collect things and build my house, but I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be filling this house. I mean, I'm supposed to be filling it as with my presence and having it filled like that, but to be making it a home, I'm really not sure if I should be doing that. And so I've been kind of battling back and forth between my mental thoughts and God. Not saying I'm battling God, but I'm battling my mental thoughts with God. And because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to I understand it's a lot of shenanigans and BS going on, and I've already learned and grow to develop past that situation and even forwarding situations. But right now, I know God is wanting to establish something new. And I started here in the apartment, but as I started, it seems to have been a little halt. Now, I could calculate that to the enemy, or I could calculate that as a time for me to sit down and rest and see what next area that God wants me to do because I thought I already knew. You hear me? You hear me? Even when we was talking together, I thought I already know. But that's why I'm saying I'm battling my thoughts because I don't want to think that I already knew. I just want to hear him say it. So then I don't even have to know. I'm just doing what you said. I don't even have to know. Me? No? No what? Nothing? Tell me. Shoot. No, I was done. But yeah. I'm really trying to figure out what's going on because I really ain't got shit going on for me in my life. I'm in government property. You feel me? I'm not working. I'm a at home mom, taking care of my kids, allowing God to take care of my life because I'm not. I mean, I am, but I gotta bathe myself and brush my teeth and take care of my hair and love myself. I know, and my kids and the neighbors in the community. I know, but I since a child, and it feels so wrong now as an adult living in America. It feels wrong to be like this, but as a child, this is what I prayed for. Okay, so I think that's why I don't really care what people's input is about the way I live because my faith and my hope just maybe a little bit more radical, maybe a little bit more crazy, maybe a little bit more shenanigans. You feel me? You never knew. But I'm very grateful for this. It's just again, battling them thoughts, trying to figure out the next move for now. I'm focused on God, So I know what it is that I am to be doing in the spirit that goes over into the flesh. And that right there is enough for me. But to notice that my housing environment doesn't just affect me, but affects my kids, that's also an area of concern that me and God have been working on lately. And that's what I'm saying, because we was going in on the apartment together, like, boom, okay, we did this, boom, we got that, boom, we did this, and then now it's like a stop. Like I said, then people want to take that as the enemy, trying to take from them. All that's cool, we can do that, but I'm gonna just take that as my time to sit down and rest, and I've been doing that too. And it's so hard for me because though I would like for my living situations to be better, I really don't care for it. Like I don't care. Like the shenanigans is going to be the same whether I have this house or that house, in my opinion. Uh, I mean, I'm not going to always have God, so I'm not worried about the shenanigans. The shenanigans don't really consume me, but if the reason is because of shenanigans, would be just stupid, in my opinion. For me, as Kiera, okay, that's like anybody telling you more money, more problems, okay, more money, more problems. My money is invisible, okay? I love my invisible money. Real money, I like that too. I ain't gonna cap. I could use a new outfit, some dang old car, pay off these bills. I could, I could, I could, but I don't. God already doing that. I don't. I'm very comfortable. I'm very grateful. I'm very humble. So who's to say the next area wouldn't produce the same issues? I don't want to see negative Nancy or anything like that, but in this world, you know, we are to be hurt and smashed and crushed and captured and put in enslavement. So if somebody go rob the store, it's not, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself. No, you should see what is putting them to. Like, it set dude up to go steal. Okay, he didn't come out the pussy thinking about stealing. The environments, the way the world is going, sets him up to go steal. Okay, the world can set up another person to be happy and go free and go lucky. Another person to be a rich millionaire, billionaire. But it don't set up everybody to be like that. That's why not everybody a millionaire. That's why not everybody go lucky, go happy. Okay, because the world don't want everybody in the same bubble. They want them in their own different categories and bubbles. Mm-mm. Until it wants to attack you, then that's when it wants to do what it want to do and collide up. Look, let me stop because it's crazy. Life is crazy, but it's also good, and it's very, again, where I would say I see no change, where I can say as a human I see no change in my life, my physical life, is only partially true because da 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 God done painted my walls the other day. I don't know if I said that or not, but God done painted my walls the other day. So he's becoming very tangible for me in the physical world, and I am so grateful because I'm not. I see God in the physical, spiritually, even in things that seem like that's not changing. I still see Him, but now I'm grateful to get the chance to actually be a part of that and to see Him in a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. What I've experienced from the enemy, all the attacks in all the different areas and the pain and stuff like that, God is now giving that to me. Okay. Okay. He giving that to me. I ain't do nothing for it. Okay. He gonna tell you I did. But I'm for real, God, you think that? Oh gosh, golly, like that's me. But that's how I know he's awesome because he literally takes the smallest things and make them so grand. But even the biggest things, he make them so grand. But anyways, he's definitely becoming more tangible in my everyday life. I've already did the work on my end to place him here. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but again, to place him here, uh, and now I just I I'm privileged to be able to say, "Hey, that was God." Okay, that was okay. Okay, I stop. Let me stop because all my life since I was a child was I wanted to see this man Jesus get a nice old sloppy kiss with a tight old hug. And just to know that I get to experience it here in this world now, and even before in life where I didn't even recognize, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Y'all just don't know. Maybe you do know because I haven't been speaking for the last 35 minutes. But I don't know, you guys. I hope this was some good content. I was just sharing my life of events for basically the past year since the whole sugar in the tank situation. Oh my gosh. That took a lot of breaking right there. Breaking of myself. Break yourself, boo! I swear to God, man. Look, I got. Okay. You guys have an awesome week. If I post this, I really hope this helps somebody. Uh, it's a lot. It's a roller coaster over here. Okay, be prepared. You guys have a good one though. Love you.